What's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, what's up, Sussex Squad? What's going on with Kate? Listen, we have to play Nancy Drew's Scooby Doo mystery because you guys, I've been picking track of what's going on with Kate. William, his fantasy visits, the kids aren't allowed, the parents aren't allowed. When people were saying that William wasn't going to go see Kate, all of a sudden they banned photographers from being in front of the hospital they were having a photo shoot with. On top of that, there was this weird article that was published in the Daily Mail or Daily Express from one of Camilla's friends that basically said Kate was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, just like Diana. But then within 15 minutes of it being published, they took out Kate's name and put in Harry's and ran the same article. And now they are floating articles that Harry and Meghan are actually coming back to the royal fold. Oh, now listen, we have to discuss all of this. But first of all, let me say, Harry and Meghan better not nan go. I know that's his family. Y'all can say what you want, baby. We are anti-monarchist on this channel. Okay? Baby, not even Meghan and Harry Stardust can save the royal family, and they would be fools to come back. But now people are saying that the reason they're being invited back is because Kate has suffered some type of mental breakdown. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But you guys, we have to talk about it all. So where do we start? Because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in like a year, even though it's only been one day. Also, I'm almost fully recovered from the flu. As you can tell, the more recovered I get, the more energy I get. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, first of all, let's talk about the way Kate in the hospital. William went to go visit her. Okay. Now, I thought he visited her out of all that time, he was only pictured visiting her for 1 hour. I thought it was 1 hour. However, the people on the ground said that when you combine parking, which you went with Christian Jones, going up, coming down, he was in the hospital for less than 15 minutes. Oh, it's not over. It is not over. Hold on. Let me get my notes because, baby, this is going to be on a longer podcast. Okay. So he went to go see her. But everybody was like, hold up. If Kate's in the hospital and she's already had a surgery, which was planned, but it's impossible to be planned because her whole calendar had to be cleared. Around that time, there were weird articles that popped up of William being like, I had no idea. I didn't know she was going in. To which people are like, wait a second. How could you not know? To which I said, he doesn't know because they don't live in the same house. Y'all talking about when they shared the last marital bed. Baby, I want to know the last day they shared a sofa, the last day that like they were in the same room together where there wasn't the press rota there. So all these press articles started coming out about William saying he was shocked. He didn't know that anything was wrong with Kate, that the surgery came as a surprise to him. Rumors started saying this is Kate and her mom. Every time William goes too far away, they start these whole things because at the end of the day, William cannot leave his wife while she's sick. They talked about when she was pregnant with George, William was off doing what he does. And she wound up in the hospital making William like kind of calm down. Now, I thought maybe, except for the fact that I don't think that Kate or her mother have that much power to do that. William does, Charles does, we know Camilla does. Put the hooves on the glass. But Kate, and especially broke, pauper, Carol Middleton does not at all have the power to make that happen at all. So I took that off the table. I said maybe, but I just don't think. I do think they would do some stunt queen antics. This is not a Stanley Cup. Everybody calm down. I don't think that they would have the chutzpah, the power, or just whatever to do that, right? So then my mind went to like, okay, so what are the dermatologists? Not dermatologists. Well, what dermatologists? Because some people said that she was there having a facelift. But I said, you know what? Not even Kate would be bold enough to go for a full facelift, and come out like, hold on, let me check how long that takes. Yeah, months later. Apparently, if you get a full, not a micro, but a full facelift, and you come out you're going to be in recovery for at least a month or two. That's until you can even go out and not scare people. I said, Kate doesn't have it in her to come out with a new face. She likes looking scared, sad, upset, confused all at the same time. Okay. Then I said, all right, so what's on the table, right? Maybe it's an ectopic pregnancy. If you guys don't know, an ectopic pregnancy where there has to be emergency surgery with the rupture, you fix the surgery, but then the rupture, okay, and that's the big thing. The rupture takes months to recover from, and physical therapy. And I said, maybe, but I don't know. She's only 43. Maybe it was IVF. The Queen Mother had 4 children. But then Angela Levine got on TV and she was talking about the fact that, like, William Kate grew up with his mother having a nervous breakdown, all this stuff and passing her tissues. So he would know what to do with Kate. And I said, wait, Angela Levine is part of the Buttermilk Face Committee, the Colonel Bitter Miserable Cow Convention that's under Queen Camilla. If Angela Levine is coming out saying that, that means that Camilla is coming out. And let's not forget that Camilla does not take, Camilla is vicious and she doesn't take kindly to stunt queens. She still hasn't forgotten that BS that Kate pulled during the coronation when Camilla told everybody to dress down. And Kate came out there looking like the evil queen from Maleficent. And then their first appearance, which was the flower show, where she came and stole Camilla's man's thunder. We know if there's anyone Camilla don't play about, it's Charles, or at least Charles's power. And I knew Camilla's been waiting. She was the one that leaked the news about Carol Middleton being a broke, lying joke. Okay. So I said, all right. So this is starting to make sense. Angela Levine is leaking that Kate might have had a mental breakdown. Now, why would she have a mental breakdown? Let me just say this. Kate is horrible. Kate is despicable. Kate, in my book, in my opinion, from based off of what I've read, appears to be racist, right? But I started thinking, okay, but the firm does drive every woman crazy. Once they grind in those gears, pop goes the weasel. Okay. Kate's whole life has been nothing but aspiring to outrun her middle class roots. And again, Kate's family is wealthy. And I don't mean to come across as classes, but I mean what Kate deems is important, right? To run past her middle class upbringing and to take her whole generation into the royal bloodline, which she has done with George, with Charlotte, with Louis. Okay. If William really was divorcing her, if William really did fall in love with someone else and didn't want to be around her, or maybe something happened that actually made her lose her mind. Again, she is at one part victim as she is monster, because that's what she tried to make happen with Meghan. And when she thought Meghan was popping at the seams, she gleefully did a victory lap. So Kate gets no sympathy from me. But let's just talk about like what we know, which is nothing. But let's talk about what everybody's speculating about. Okay, fine. So I'm like, you know what? A nervous breakdown would make sense. Why? Now, just hear me out. One, the kids haven't been able to see her, but they're FaceTiming her. They're saying that they're keeping the kids away from Kate so they can maintain normalcy. Now, when I heard that, I said, okay, so does that mean Kate's not around the kids? Because what young children, when their primary caregiver, because the nannies don't live with Kate, and Kate lives in a 4-bedroom cottage, when the nannies are like when your primary caregiver isn't there, how is that normal? Unless there's something Kate's going through, either the way she looks or the way she's acting, that they think that they have the kids around, it will literally traumatize the kids. So to keep up normalcy, the kids will keep up their routine and see the mother when they're well. Unless Kate's whole face is broken, what could be so bad? Then they said that the kids are FaceTiming Kate. She says the kids are FaceTiming Kate, but if they can FaceTime you, why can't they just come in and be like, Mommy, how are you? You see what I'm saying? Then also this, Kate's family has not been seen at all at the hospital. The only people we saw was William with Christian Jones. Now, a lot of people, including myself, was like, Christian Jones, that's the PR person that you had testify against Meghan. But he is also a PR person. And the fact that a William, in his cold blooded way, was trying to ascertain how to spin what's happening to Kate, he would take the PR person with him so he could get a good look and be like, what do you think? You think people are going to believe this story, that story, that story? Okay, let's go with this story. Maybe he was taking Christian Jones in to assess what was going on with Kate. Oh, baby, it's not over. Okay. So, when people started pointing out, Williams says that he's stopping work indefinitely so he can be there for his kids and Kate, but he's only seen Kate 1 hour and 4 days. That's when the Royal Rota was requested to be in front of the hospital. But when people started saying, well, where's the pictures of Kate? I'm sorry, Kate's family, kids, friends, anybody coming to visit her, even the king or Camilla. Excuse me. That's when they told the Royal Rota, no, you guys are banned. Get out of here. Because they realized there was no royal record. Okay. So where are we at? Kate having a mental breakdown could be explained with that. But also, let's get into the real juice. Now they are literally going in about this odd article, right? This article about Kensington Palace. People said, did Kensington Palace make a phone call? The Mirror, which is Camilla's cronies, has had an article criticizing Kate Middleton. It was updated 11 hours after it was originally published with essentially the same exact article, but replacing Kate's name with Harry. The article actually said, because people have screenshots, the article actually said, Kate Middleton, your best friend 1 minute and your worst enemy the next. A royal expert is liking Kate's personality to Princess Diana and claims she can be your best friend 1 minute, but your worst enemy the next. You guys, your best friend 1 minute, but your worst enemy the next. You guys, wow. Also, when it comes to the Royal Rota being banned from outside the hospital, some person said it's a public street outside. You can't ban anyone from being there. It's also in a super busy part of town. Lots of people would have seen a convoy of cars if Kate was actually taken to that hospital. Let's be honest, she's not even in that building. It's all for show. And I don't know about that, but we're bringing conspiracy theories because I want to know what you guys think. What happened to Kate? And somebody said, and why would they ban the press? They've allowed to camp out when she's giving birth, but not for a planned, straightforward surgery. Okay, maybe. Now, let's get back to this article. Okay. So the article then went on to say, how is it this not considered dangerous? How is this acceptable? Daily Mirror, have you not learned your lesson? This is not journalism. Again, the article now reads, it was a January 21st at 11 p.m. Daily Mirror published an article about Kate Middleton being two-faced with an unstable mind. The next day at 10:06 a.m., the link shows an article about Prince Harry with a similar, almost exact headline, same writer, same link, but the original article is gone. Again, it says, hold on, I keep missing it. It says Prince Harry. Hold on. It says Prince Harry, your best friend 1 minute, your worst enemy the next. Prince Harry could be your best friend 1 minute and your worst enemy the next, according to a royal expert. The Duke of Sussex and William, Prince of Wales, have endured a fractious relationship in recent years after a string of major public fallouts. Now, the royal commenter has offered an apparent behind-the-scenes glance at the state of play between the brothers' relationship and has even compared the two of them to the late Princess Diana. You guys, but there's more because we got to talk about this. Okay. There's more. First of all, this is proof that Camilla really is briefing against Kate Middleton. Okay. Because why was that article published at all? And while Kate's in the hospital, and when Kensington Palace and Kate's people complained, the editors literally just replaced it with Harry's name to save face. There's also something else very interesting that came out. Okay. There's an article that just came out. It looks like in the Daily Beast that said, Kate Middleton's condition may hasten Harry and Meghan reconciliation friends say. This is by Sykes, who has Kensington Palace's ears and access to Prince William's friends. Pretty much depicts William as we know him from Spear. Wouldn't be surprised if he's faked a rapprochement because no one really wants a spiteful and unforgiving king. The article goes on to say, friends, God damn it, Twitter is acting up again. The article says friends of the royal say everyone is sick of the feud and hopes that Kate will urge stubborn, angry husband Prince William to reciprocate Prince Harry's friendly overtures. You guys, this is just interesting. Are they really prepping the possibility of Harry's return? Because Tom Skies, I keep saying Sykes, but his name is Skies, gets briefings directly from Kensington Palace. You guys, what the F is going on? First of all, Kate did have a nervous breakdown. King Charles, the fake king, the fugazi King Charles, right? Will have no choice but to bring Harry and Meghan back into the fold. That truly will be a constitutional crisis, and the monarchy will be going down. That's why I hope Harry and Meghan just be in Jamaica like one life, one love. Let's get together and feel. We're literally what? Doing a come on, baby, baba, baby, do the conga. Literally, I hope they're doing the mambo or whatever. But honestly, limbo. But honestly, right? I do have to say this, if there is something seriously mentally ill with Kate and she either cannot perform or refuses to, another thing people would say is when William came and visit Kate, maybe because Kate was demanding to see him, begging him to reconsider whatever it was. I don't know. At this point, everything's in the table because everything is off. But if Kate is out of the picture, the monarchy cannot stand. Charles and Camilla, yeah, William barely wants to work. Nobody likes Kate, and people like William even less. At the end of the day, they would need Harry and Meghan to come back and do the dirty work. Now, I would not. Just 2 days ago, they were attacking their little girl. I would not. Y'all can be like, oh, Harry and Meghan knows what's best. They can know what best if they want. They can step back in to that terror dome if they want, but I don't know. To me, Meghan seems like one that is very intelligent and somebody that really, really learns from her errors. Don't give me, oh, Meghan's a forgiving soul. Baby, you can be forgiving, but those type of people, Kensington Palace, they don't forget. Why would you subjugate yourself to that? Okay. So we got that going on. And now they're hinting that Meghan and Harry might be coming back. And this is officially from the palace. Why? Because King Charles needs them, because Kate cannot or will not perform. But also, think about it. If Kate has lost her mind or there's something very, very wrong with her that William is somehow responsible for, just saying, William is race fuel. And remember a couple of months ago, they kept talking about how William and Kate have horrible screaming matches and fights, but don't worry, it's just pillows so they don't hurt each other. And the staff is there to guarantee it never gets out of hand. Remember how William had in the Spear, he tried to got physical and handsy with Harry and then said, don't tell Meghan, Harold, like it was no big deal. What do y'all think is going on? The palace is trying to make it seem like Harry and Meghan might come back, or at least open to the possibility that they want them back. Will William have to invite them back? Because Harry coming back would be the only thing that would sway people's mind against whatever's going on with Kate. But William wouldn't do that because all people would do is embrace Harry and Meghan and still hate William. So again, what do I think is going on? I think Kate had a mental breakdown. I think what they tried to do to Meghan, I think William was successful in doing with Kate. Let's also not forget that William used to be like this with Kate's family. He now has nothing but contempt for them. When they literally owe 2.6 in debt, William wouldn't even give them the money. William used to be really tight with Kate. He now acts like he despises her and doesn't even want to be in the same room. Kate's now somewhere that now she will not be back to work until mid-April. And that's what they're telling us now. It might be till later. The kids aren't allowed to see her. Her family can't come see her. William's only come to see her once. Then they did an article backtracking saying, no, that's a lie. William's been to see her every day. Okay, but where's her family Where's her friends? Be funny. Has Rose come to see her? Or was Rose waiting in the car while William was running up to tell Kate to stop begging? It's embarrassing. But all jokes aside, right now that seems to be the only thing that makes sense. Another thing, what is this emergency surgery that even every single doctor in the world was like, we really don't know what could keep her in the hospital for 2 weeks of recovery. And then she has to go home for a non-life threatening surgery. And she has to go home. You guys, something's going on. Charles's streamlined monarchy is blowing up. And this is the weird thing. And it's not funny, but it is ironic. Kate wanted every royal woman gone, everybody gone, because she wanted to be the star of the show. She wanted to clear the air. She wanted it. She wanted it. She wanted it. On top of that, she is classist. She is racist, according to some people. Believe what you want. And now but you didn't realize that one of the reasons why there are other royals and even minor royals around is so they can take the mental stress and they can take the burden and they can break down. Do you see what I'm saying? They can do all that while you only take as much as you can shoulder. But because you got Megan and Sophie and all this everybody off of the playing field, now who do you have left? Just yourself. And all that patriarchy, all that misogyny, all that disgustingness that the men in gray heaped on Diana is now heaped on the next Princess of Wales. And something happened. Something happened. And I think it involved William that made Kate reach her tipping point. Again, you guys, nothing stays secret forever. And we'll find out in the coming weeks what's going on. But let me know, given all this new evidence, what you think, and go to Twitter and put Kate Middleton mirror headline and actually see what I'm talking about. But literally put it in, like, what the information I gave you. Please let me know in the comments, because even if I don't comment, I read everything. What exactly do you guys think is going on? Please let me know. Okay, talk to you later.